I'm going for a bike ride now. It's probably going to be the longest one that I've been on so far. I'm riding to the town that's next to us. It's a very small town, but there's a supermarket there, so that's very exciting. I feel quite sporty because I'm wearing these bike shorts and my compression socks. I also packed some coffee, of course, because I need to have a coffee break somewhere in the forest. And yeah, let's see how that goes today. I just realized that I forgot to put my SD card back into my camera. And I can't go back because it's all uphill. So I can't film on the bike. And no, like, moving footage. That is really frustrating, but well. So far it is not going great because I forgot my SD card and now I'm blocked. The way that I wanted to take is blocked because they are cutting down trees and it's illegal to enter. So now I have to take a different way that goes up. So rest in peace, my heart rate. So I'm not going to ride the bike up there. I'm going to push because that's not going to happen. Also, it is warmer than I thought, even though it is like 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, there's another closed way. That's the one that I wanted to take as an alternative to the other one. But I can go this way. I don't really know where this will lead me, but it will potentially lead me somewhere. And I hope I can get back to to some kind of route that isn't closed off. That'd be nice. I just rode down really fast this way and I smell something, so I need to check that out. So here is this little stream. There isn't a lot of water in here, but there we have some wild garlic. This is too old to pick now. It is already in bloom, but it's really funny that I can just smell it while driving by. still have very summery weather and it is going okay for me so far. I started taking a midday nap, and a nap for me is around 2 hours. I can sleep a lot. So far it works well for me because I probably won't be doing anything productive during this time of the day anyway, so I can also sleep. My sleep schedule is now leading up to 12 hours a day, but if it leads to me being kind of energetic and able to do things in the time that I'm awake, I'm really okay with that. So that's really fun. I did actually start a sewing project these past days, but it's going to be in a different video. I also have thrifted a pair of linen pants, and they fit, but I don't really like the fit because they are really high-waisted and I don't like that. And so I'm going to change the waistband into something more mid-waist. And these linen pants are white and I already have white linen pants, so I want to dye them brown. I also have a pair of jeans that I also want to dye brown, and I'm thinking about dyeing something else that I bought for the fabric. It is already a shade of brown, but I want it to be a darker shade of brown, so I'm going to dye these 3 pieces. That is also on my agenda for today, and that's probably it. These are the main things I have planned for my time being awake until I go back to sleep in, because that's like my main occupation right now. I do have very vivid dreams. I don't think I need to go to the cinema and watch some kind of action fantasy movies. I can just shut my eyes and let my brain do its thing. That's very entertaining and adventurous. just came back from a very lovely walk with Fenchel. She had her first proper swim for this year, and I thought about doing the same, but I didn't really prepare for it. It was kind of a spontaneous decision to walk to the lake, so I didn't, but I will soon. If it stays this warm, I think I can manage a little bit of water. That would be nice. But I did dye some of my clothes brown. It's kind of funny because they turned out in 3 completely different shades of brown. So these are the 3 shades of brown. This is a pair of pants, jeans, that I thrifted last week. They were like a bluish green color, and now they're this really lovely dark espresso brown. There isn't a lot of warmth in there, so that's really cool. And then there's this one. This used to be a long maternity dress that I thrifted for the fabric because it is a linen viscose blend and very flowy and soft. And I got it to use the fabric for something else because it's a lot of fabric. And it was like a tan color, kind of a dark beige, light brown, kind of warm. So that came through, but now it is a darker brown, and I think it's very lovely. And this reddish brown used to be white. These are 100% linen pants, and as you can see, they have these kind of weird splotchy parts here, so I don't really know what that's from. Now I don't really know if I want to wear them like this, because this looks it looks kind of moldy, to be honest. So maybe I will just cut this up as well and use the fabric, because it is 100% linen, and other than this weird part, it's dyed very nicely. And I also do like the reddish brown color. I'm a very big fan of these pants now. The fun thing also is that the buttons on them are now the exact color as the fabric. I think someone moved this button because it isn't matching with the zipper here, and also it's sewn on with some blue yarn, and I'm going to move that back to where it's supposed to be. And with all of them, the seams were dyed too, so these are probably some kind of cotton thread, and usually they are sewn with polyester thread, and that isn't taking the dye. Also, I found this absolutely stunning vase in a thrift store, and I'm completely in love with it. I think it was €1, and it's one of the most beautiful things I have found, I think. It is handmade as far as I can tell, because I think this kind of structure is from wheel throwing, and then there's this kind of little stamp on here. I also finished my little embroidery piece that I started, and I don't really know if it's finished, to be honest, but like the outlines are finished. I still need to iron it so that the little pen marks will disappear. It's a heat reactive pen. I do really like the minimalistic look of it as it is now, and maybe I'll just keep it like that. This is just an experiment so far, but I do like the idea of framing these pieces. If I make more and do like a little series of embroidered little drawings, that would be kind of cool. It is a very calm and meditative thing to do, so I really enjoy that.